Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. This morning, I am going to share to you information on how to write chapter 3, research methods and procedure. Just a disclaimer, the information in this video are just recommendatory, but you can use this in or as guide in writing your thesis or dissertation. And of course, before I will proceed to the main focus of this video, I would like first to extend my gratitude to all my subscribers, those who like, watch, and shared my videos. In this particular video, we will be discussing on how or on the component discussions of the research methods and procedure, subject of this study, setting of this study, procedure of this study, sources of data, and statistical treatment. Okay, so let us start now. How to write chapter 3, research methods and procedure. Let us start with methods of research. You need to tell, in this particular subsection, you need to tell the method of research you used. Next, you need to describe the method. If you use descriptive correlational, descriptive evaluative method, or descriptive comparative, or descriptive survey method, you describe it in accordance with the description coming from an author. If you use the experimental research, you must be specific in telling the design. And of course, you need to relate why and how the method was used in this study. By the way, this particular video is intended for educational and social researches. Next subsection is the subject of the study. In this particular subsection, you need to tell the respondents of the study, the total number of respondents. You need also to discuss how the number of respondents was determined. And of course, you may use formula, but in getting the total number of respondents, but the formula should not be included in the discussion. Instead, it will be appended. Next is you need also to discuss how the respondents were selected, the different sampling methods. You need also to mention the sampling technique. For instance, you use stratified random sampling method. What technique did you use? Did you use the Lattery technique or baseball technique or table of random numbers? Another subsection is the setting of the study. In this particular part, you need to tell where the study was conducted, discuss the significant characteristics of the location. If it is the division of result, you need to discuss it, characterize it. If it would be possible for you to include the division and mission, you need to include that one. But of course, do not mention names when you are discussing this particular subsection. Another thing that you need to discuss are the programs and activities conducted which are actually related or relevant to the study. And of course, the last one is you need to describe the location map. How can we go there? How can we go that particular venue? Now, if you are conducting an experimental research, I think you need to describe the exact location of the venue. If it's a classroom, you need to discuss it properly, because we need to really show if there are threats to internal validity of the experimental research. That's the idea there. Another is the procedure of this study. This is one thing that we need to discuss comprehensively. Discuss the significant activities. And actually, the significant activities are reflected in the Gantt chart, which is also appended. And some of the activities, major activities in research, we have this what we call the first one, the securing a permit to conduct the study, followed with the development and validation of the instrument, then gathering of data, classifying data and statistical computations, analysis and interpretation of data, and report writing. One thing that you must include in your discussions in these different activities are the human and time element in order to accomplish its activity. It is very much important because it needs budget or funds to carry on with the different activities. Next, we have the sources of data. In the sources of data, you need to tell the sources of data which may be hard data or official documents and other documents, or an instrument like a questionnaire. If the sources of data are perceptions and opinions of the respondents, there is a need to develop an instrument like a questionnaire. And if you develop an instrument, you need to tell the instrument, tell its component parts, the validation, and the scoring system. Okay? And the last one is statistical treatment. In discussing this statistical treatment, you need to transform the statement of the problem which are stated in question forms to declarative sentence. Then you add the statistical tool or tools used. It is also important to mention the statistical software in processing data. Example of which are statistical package for social sciences, SPSS, statistical analysis software, Minitab, MATLAB, and Microsoft Excel. So these are some information which may guide you when you will write your thesis or dissertation, thesis proposal, or dissertation proposal. Just to give some sort of advice, if you are writing a thesis proposal, use future tense. And if you are writing a thesis, you use past tense. Okay? So, these are all about for this morning. Thank you very much. And if you like the video, kindly share it to your classmates and friends. And if you are new to my channel, kindly click subscribe and the notification bell so that you will be updated with my upcoming videos. God bless you all and keep safe.